Welcome back to Learning with MCQ. If you're preparing for the 2026 CRCST exam, these 25 realistic sterile processing practice questions will help you review key concepts, test your knowledge, and build confidence before exam day. Let's get started. Question number 1. This is one every sterile processing tech should know. Before any reusable surgical instrument is disinfected or sterilized, what is the most important first step? A. Apply instrument lubricant. B. Thoroughly clean the instrument to remove soil and debris. C. Wrap the instrument for sterilization. D. Store it in a sterile cabinet. Answer B. Cleaning removes blood, tissue, and other contaminants that can interfere with disinfection and sterilization. Question number 2. Pay close attention to this question. What is the primary purpose of the decontamination area in a sterile processing department? A. Long-term storage of sterile supplies. B. Inspection of sterile packages. C. Safe removal of contaminants from reusable medical devices. D. Distribution of sterile instruments. Answer C. The decontamination area is designed to safely clean contaminated instruments before further processing. Question number 3. Don't miss the key detail here. A technician discovers dried blood inside the hinge of a surgical clamp after cleaning. What should be done? A. Continue with sterilization because heat will destroy the soil. B. Reclean the instrument before continuing processing. C. Apply lubricant and package the instrument. D. Wipe only the outside of the clamp. Answer B. Sterilization cannot be relied upon if organic material remains on an instrument. Question number 4. This one is very important for the exam. Why should instruments with movable parts be opened during cleaning whenever possible? A. To expose hidden surfaces for effective cleaning. B. To reduce drying time only. C. To improve package appearance. D. To decrease sterilization temperature. Answer A. Hinges and joints can trap debris, making proper cleaning difficult unless they are opened. Question number 5. Think about the safest procedure first. Which action best protects sterile processing staff from exposure to contaminated instruments? A. Rinsing instruments with hot water only. B. Working faster to reduce exposure time. C. Holding contaminated instruments by hand without gloves. D. Wearing the required personal protective equipment, PP. Answer D. Appropriate PPE protects against blood-borne pathogens and other workplace hazards. Question number 6. This question comes up quite often. What is the primary reason instruments should be inspected after cleaning? A. To increase instrument weight. B. To reduce storage space. C. To verify cleanliness and identify damage before sterilization. D. To determine operating room schedules. Answer C. Instruments must be clean and functional before they are assembled and sterilized. Question number 7. Many technicians get this one wrong. A package is found with a torn sterilization wrapper. What is the correct action? A. Tape over the tear and use it. B. Consider it contaminated and reprocess the contents. C. Ignore the damage if the tear is small. D. Store it separately for future use. Answer B. A damaged package can no longer be considered sterile and must be reprocessed. Question number 8. Take a close look before you answer. Why are manufacturer instructions important when processing reusable medical devices? A. They are only suggestions. B. They replace facility policies. C. They eliminate the need for inspections. D. They provide validated procedures for safe cleaning and sterilization. Answer D. Manufacturer instructions contain validated methods to ensure devices are safely processed. Question number 9. Focus on patient safety here. Which practice helps maintain instrument function over time? A. Using damaged instruments until they fail. B. Stacking heavy instruments on delicate ones. C. Ignoring loose hinges. D. Handling instruments carefully and inspecting them regularly. Answer D. Proper handling and inspection reduce damage and extend instrument life. Question number 10. This one is worth remembering. What is the best reason sterile processing staff should report damaged instruments immediately? A. Damaged instruments may compromise patient safety during procedures. B. Damaged instruments are easier to clean. C. Reporting damage delays surgery unnecessarily. D. Damaged instruments improve sterilization efficiency. Answer A. Instruments that are damaged or malfunctioning can place patients and surgical teams at risk. Question number 11. Don't answer until you've thought it through. Before assembling an instrument tray, the technician notices a cracked insulation layer on a laparoscopic instrument. What should be done? A. Place it in the tray if the crack is small. B. Remove it from service and report it according to facility policy. C. Cover the crack with sterilization tape. D. Sterilize it separately. Answer B. Damaged insulated instruments can create patient safety risks and must be removed from service. Question number 12. Think like a sterile processing technician. Why should heavy instruments generally be placed at the bottom of a sterilization tray? A. To protect delicate instruments from damage. B. To reduce sterilization time. C. To make the tray heavier for transport. D. To improve package appearance. Answer A. Proper tray arrangement helps prevent damage to delicate instruments during handling and sterilization. Question number 13. This is a common workplace scenario. A technician is unsure whether a cleaned instrument is functioning correctly. What is the best action? A. Package it anyway because it appears clean. B. Remove it from the set and report it for inspection or repair. C. Send it directly to the operating room. D. Lubricate it and ignore the concern. Answer B. Instruments that do not function correctly should never be used until evaluated. Question number 14. Make sure you know the correct procedure. What is the primary purpose of an instrument count sheet during tray assembly? A. To verify the correct instruments are included in the set. B. To reduce sterilization temperature. C. To determine operating room staffing. D. To identify the patient. Answer A. Count sheets help ensure instrument sets are complete and assembled correctly. Question number 15. Don't let this question fool you. Which action is most appropriate when transporting contaminated instruments? A. Carry them in an open container for faster delivery. B. Transport them in a closed, leak-resistant container. C. Mix contaminated and clean instruments together. D. Wrap them in a sterile towel. Answer B. Closed containers reduce the risk of exposure and environmental contamination. Question number 16. This is where attention to detail matters. Why is proper documentation important after completing a sterilization cycle? A. It provides traceability and supports quality assurance. B. It eliminates the need for biological monitoring. C. It replaces equipment maintenance records. D. It reduces drying time. Answer A. Accurate records allow facilities to track sterilization loads and investigate issues if necessary. Question number 17. Read the situation very carefully. A tray has completed sterilization, but the package is wet after cooling. What should the technician do? A. Consider the package contaminated and reprocess it. B. Dry the wrapper with a clean towel and store it. C. Place it directly into storage. D. Ignore the moisture if the seal is intact. Answer A. Moisture can allow microorganisms to enter the package, compromising sterility. Question number 18. Think about what should happen first. Which characteristic is most important when selecting a cleaning brush for surgical instruments? A. Any household brush is acceptable. B. It should always have metal bristles. C. It should be as large as possible. D. It should match the instrument's size and design. Answer D. Properly sized brushes improve cleaning effectiveness while minimizing instrument damage. Question number 19. This is a good test of your knowledge. What is the main reason lumened instruments require special attention during cleaning? A. They do not need flushing. B. They never require inspection. C. They cannot be sterilized. D. Internal channels can trap debris that is difficult to remove. Answer D. Internal channels must be thoroughly cleaned because retained soil can interfere with sterilization. Question number 20. Keep infection prevention in mind. Which practice best supports quality assurance in sterile processing? A. Performing routine inspections and following standardized procedures. B. Skipping inspections during busy periods. C. Packaging damaged instruments separately. D. Ignoring manufacturer recommendations. Answer A. Consistent procedures and inspections help ensure patient safety and reliable processing outcomes. Question number 21. This question can be a little tricky. What should a technician do if a sterilizer displays an unexpected error during a cycle? A. Ignore the message if the cycle finishes. B. Follow facility procedures and report the issue before releasing the load. C. Release the instruments immediately. D. Restart the sterilizer without notifying anyone. Answer B. Equipment errors must be investigated before processed items are considered safe for use. Question number 22. Think before you lock in your answer. Why should hinged instruments remain open during sterilization when recommended? A. It allows the sterilizing agent to contact all instrument surfaces. B. It makes the tray lighter. C. It shortens transport time. D. It eliminates the need for cleaning. Answer A. Open hinges allow better exposure of all surfaces to the sterilizing agent. Question number 23. This is one you should never forget. During tray assembly, one instrument is missing. What should the technician do? A. Replace it with a different instrument without documentation. B. Complete the tray and document or replace the missing instrument according to policy. C. Ignore the missing instrument. D. Send the incomplete tray without notifying anyone. Answer B. Instrument sets should be complete or appropriately documented according to facility procedures. Question number 24. Give this question your full attention. Why should sterile packages be handled carefully after processing? A. Rough handling can damage the sterile barrier. B. Handling affects instrument sharpness only. C. It changes sterilization parameters. D. It increases biological indicator accuracy. Answer A. Tears, punctures, or compression may compromise package sterility. Question number 25. Show me the safest and best answer. What is the ultimate goal of every step in sterile processing? A. To reduce supply costs. B. To protect patients by providing safe, functional, sterile medical devices. C. To shorten operating room schedules. D. To minimize documentation requirements. Answer B. Every stage of sterile processing is designed to support patient safety by ensuring devices are properly cleaned, inspected, sterilized, and ready for use.